scold. Verb: to speak to someone angrily because you disapprove of their behavior. His mother scolded him for breaking her favorite vase. Synonyms: berate, chide, rebuke, tell someone off. Chastising and rebuking, admonishing, admonishingly, admonitory, barracking, bowl, coal, ear bashing, keel haul, lambaste, lecture, pick someone up on something, pull, pull someone up, punching in, punching bag, shame, take, get a pounding idiom, tear, ticking off, wigging. Related word: scolding. Scold verb: to criticize angrily someone who has done something wrong. His mother scolded him for breaking the window. Scolding noun. Examples of scold: this holds good for scolds, predominantly female, as well as for exclusively or predominantly male offenses. Employees were aware that a longer time spent trying to understand a directive would result in being scolded for not having fulfilled the directive promptly. He praised the energetic and scolded the slack, and competition for honor proved as effective as compulsion. In addition to three presentments as a scold and one for hedge breaking, she was co-defendant with her husband in three or more trespass suits. In the second decade of the 16th century, male scholars began to appear, albeit in very small numbers. Instead of dutifully keeping his mouth shut, when instructed or scolded, he answered back with unbecoming impunity. We do not scold, but give advice instead and tell them what they should do. But since most were long-term residents, it seems that being presented as a scold was something that happened only once to most of these individuals. This will be followed by a more detailed examination of the presentments for scolding and closely related offences in the same period. Three other women were presented simply as scolds. Prosecutions of scolds took place from the late 14th century onwards and hardly amounted to an epidemic in the late 16th and early 17th centuries. There is no surviving record of anyone being presented as a scald between 1533 and 1563, when two women and a man were charged. There were other individuals with comparable or longer histories of misdemeanors who were neither accused of scalding nor had spouses who were. Of the 23, 17 were presented only once for scalding, as far as we can tell. The only hospitable bureaucracy he faced with the nursing staff was constantly scolded him for working too hard. Thank you.